Hi everyone! Welcome back to episode 3 of Cooking with Miss Kelps.
Cooking with Miss Kelps. Yeah!
Today we're going to make something different. I've been having you guys make a lot of lunch foods that you can make all by yourself. I thought we would make a dessert today. Alright, we have a lot of ingredients and tools this week. Our tools we're going to need are a coffee mug, a butter knife. Remember, a butter knife is less sharp than a steak knife. A tablespoon, 1/8 of a teaspoon, so it should say something like this, and 1/4 teaspoon, so it should look kind of like this. Okay, those are our tools. Our ingredients are butter. I already had this one open. Vanilla, some sort of oil. I use coconut oil, but you could use vegetable oil. Salt, flour, and some sugar. Any ideas what we're making today? It's a dessert. It's a cookie, but we're gonna make it in a mug. So this is a great thing to do if you don't want to make a dozen cookies. What does a dozen mean? How many cookies are in a dozen? 12. Yeah, awesome. So this is just to make a cookie for you, so you don't have to share with other people. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we need a tablespoon of butter. But first, we bring a special video interruption. All right, and this week we have a very special guest joining us for Cooking with Miss Kelps. It's actually my dad, Mr. Kelps. Hey, Mr. Kelps, how are you doing? What's something fun you've been doing during quarantine?
Oh, hi, Miss Kelps. I'm doing good during quarantine. A couple of the things I've done that were fun is I've done a lot of puzzles. Went for a bike ride, and today I'm going to show you how to get exactly 1 tablespoon of butter if you're doing a recipe that calls for that. And I'm going to show you a real easy way to do it. If you look at the wrapper, see, this is butter, and on the side there are 8 little lines. Each one of those lines is a tablespoon. So, and real easy to do, you can just set it down and put your knife on one line, and you can even just use a regular old butter knife, put it on the line, and saw right back and forth, right through the wrapper. You don't even have to unwrap it. That way you don't get your fingers all slippery and buttery. And then the piece that you cut off is exactly 1 tablespoon.
Thank you, Mr. Kelps. I have no idea how I would measure my butter without that great explanation from you. All right, let's get back to the cooking. Add it into your mug. So put in, and you're actually going to put it in the microwave and melt it. So I usually do about 30 seconds if I'm melting butter, and I just push the add 30-second button. Okay, and then we wait. I hear my timer. All right, and if you look inside, the butter should be all nice and melted. Okay, what we're going to do next is add 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. So remember, your 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, so I scooped it out, and I will add it in. Close your salt back up. We need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Which one is my tablespoon, black or blue? The black one, yeah, it's the bigger one. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1 in my mug. 2. All right. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Which one's my teaspoon? Look at them close up. My 1/4 teaspoon, sorry. This one, yeah, a 1/4 is more than an 1/8. So we need the bigger one, a 1/4 of vanilla. I love vanilla. Okay, so pour it over your cup so you don't spill. And then you can dump it in. Okay, we're gonna mix it together. I am gonna use my knife. Why might I do that? Do you know? It's so I don't have to clean as many dishes. All right, mix it up. All right. Once it's all mixed, it should look a little bit thicker. So before with the butter, it was a liquid. And now it's more of like a paste, so almost like glue. Okay, what we're gonna do next is we're going to add oil, and I forgot an ingredient, water. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of water. So 1, 2, and a tablespoon of oil. Dump it in. All right, we're gonna add the flour next, but there's something wrong with our tablespoon. It's all wet. So what would happen if I put it into the flour while it's all wet? The flour will stick to my tablespoon. So I like to either dry it off with a paper towel or a dish towel, or get a new tablespoon if you have 2. I like to dry it off, and then I can put it in the flour. So how many tablespoons did I say? 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right, and you're gonna use your knife again to mix it up. You wanna make sure all of the lumps are gone. So lumps means that it looks what? Smooth or bumpy? Bumpy, yeah. You want it as smooth as possible. All right. Once it's all nice and smooth, you can add your chocolate chips. We need 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips. You can either scoop in or pour. If you don't have chocolate chips, that's okay. You can still make a cookie just with no chocolate chips. Okay, and mix it up. All right. Now what do you think we need to do? Do I just start drinking it? No way. We need to put it where? Cookies usually go in the oven. This one we're gonna put in the microwave. So that's another tool we needed that I forgot. Okay, we're gonna do for about 40 seconds. So usually you're gonna need to press time cook and then put in your time. So 40. Your microwave might be a little bit different. So if you're not sure how to do it, what do you need to say? I need help. with the microwave. And who should you say it to? You're right, mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever's home with you. All right, and then you can go ahead and hit start. And we wait again. What are some things you could do while you're waiting? Do you remember what I did last time? We could get some exercise in. We could do some jumping jacks. We could run in place. I hear my timer. Right when I started to clean up. Okay, it might be hot, so be careful. When you look inside, we have a cookie. It's hot, so you might need to wait to eat it a little bit. All right, I hope you guys had so much fun making a mug cookie with me, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Do, cooking with Miss Kelps. Yeah.